It wouldn't be a Mercury retrograde if I didn't have a split video. It wouldn't be. For all those of you just tuning into this video for the first time, I had a video previous to this that was running about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. It was a really good intro. If you want to watch it, please feel free to go ahead and watch it. I did give you a sneak peek at my extended from earlier today for free. So I had a lot to say about the lunar eclipse changes and what it's going to bring you. So if you're watching this and you want to know a little bit more about what this lunar eclipse may be bringing you, I recommend you follow it. It will be marked as part 1 of this lunar eclipse video. It will have the same thumbnail. It will just have a part 1 in front of it. Okay, so if you're just watching this now, please go back and watch part 1. Thank you so much for your understanding and knowing that shit happens during a Mercury retrograde. Okay, I also explained what the fuck happened to my finger in that little video. So if you're curious, go ahead and watch part 1. We talked about this and we talked about this, but now I'm going to kind of jump back in and start fresh. You got to go with the punches. Roll with the punches, go with the flow. So I have 3 of Swords, broken heart. So for you guys, you have had a lot of brokenness, a lot of stress, and a lot of pain previously in your life. And whether it's been your children, your lovers, your parents, or people dying on you, or just breaking your heart, whatever it has been, it has broken your heart into 1,000 pieces. You've definitely been through it, maybe more than once, okay? And this card is coming in just to say, I understand that your heart is literally just bleeding and beating. You have a beating heart here that has just been so wounded, so put through it. Time after time after time, you've just suffered. So there's going to be a remarkable healing and recovery during this full moon. And that's part of what it's going to give you. It's just a miraculous transformation. Miracles do happen, and they are going to be happening for you. Okay. Spirit, please guide and direct me for all those watching, and a general reading for what this full moon, full blood moon, lunar eclipse, Vedic sidereal astrology is going to be in Scorpio. Okay, please give us more information about what this is going to bring my soul tribe that is following this video series. Wow. I got this in the Cancer Extended as well. You guys are just having a lot of Cancer connections here, just saying, for whoever's watching. But with the Wheel of Fortune, this is good luck. This is a change in a positive direction. It's movement in a 180 degrees, okay? So it's not 360 going full circle. It's going in the complete opposite direction. This does represent the planet Jupiter. We've been talking about Jupiter. When Jupiter's in Aquarius, it acts like it is in the sign of Cancer. So it may just be the effects of Jupiter that we're feeling so much right now. But you're going to have a very giving and loving and nurturing heart. Your transformation is going to be, you are so much more understanding and so much more nurturing than you have been in a while. Maybe to yourself, to other people, to pets, friends, lovers, etc. Maybe all of the above. But you are moving into warmer weather, in the metaphor of saying you're moving into better times. You're leaving harsh, difficult situations behind and transitioning into a very warm period of love and happiness. This also represents good luck and good fortune. Look what's stuck here at the bottom. I might leave this here in the past. I think it was there for a reason. And it fits so perfectly. I do think in the past you've had a lot of people involved in your life. There may have been some broken hearts from a third-party situation with this card. So if you've had a broken heart and there's been other parties involved, be it lovers, friends, family, children, however that be for you, This is going to bring you some peace and some change. Spirit, can you please tell me a little bit about what this Wheel of Fortune is giving everybody in regards to love? Show me what it's going to bring them in their love life. What is this going to do for everyone watching in regards to love? Wow, 10 of Swords. Got that in the Cancer Extended as well. This is just crazy how these cards are coming out. I mean, there's got to be a strong Cancer sensation here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but there is some big meanings behind this. 9 of Pentacles also in the Cancer Extended. Amazing. You have an end to a difficult time with most certainly a Virgo. The Hermit card does represent Virgo. It can represent Sagittarius for some people. It does represent Sagittarius for me because of the 9th house. And this is number 9 in the major arcana. All right. So this could very well be a Saggy or a Virgo. Okay. Sun, moon, rising, Jupiter, Venus, however this works out for you. Okay. But this relationship is starting to go inward. There's feelings that are now going to be looked at that weren't looked at before. Anyways, with the 9 of Pentacles, what this is going to bring you in love is the end of a toxic situation. 10 of Swords really talks about a very painful situation that has meant its end. It talks about betrayal, backstabbing, brokenheartedness, mental stress and anxiety. It talks about complete body aches and pain and suffering of the body. It talks about complete exhaustion, mental exhaustion. This is just a very painful card altogether. This person is so removed from the physical reality of planet Earth that he is so far removed into his emotions, he's on the moon. He is so far away from what he knows that he is just defeated in emotions and mentally. Just mentally and emotionally defeated. And that is meeting his demise, 10 of Swords. Whoops. And it fell on the floor. Which is like, yep, we're done. We said we're done. We're done. I'm getting off the fucking table. We're done. If you were with an air sign also, there's some positivity around the corner. You're coming out of a dark, dark situation into the light with this person. Now, this is Venus. This is the planet Venus, which rules Taurus. But the 9 of Pentacles and also Libra. So Venus may have something to do here. A Taurus or a Libra also coming in because it rules both. Or you might have a Venus in Virgo. Okay. But anyways, what this is going to do for love. Okay. You are getting all these beautiful pentacles. Each pentacle has the symbol of the life, the flower of life energy. Okay, so there is positive transformation. Number 9s herald an ending. Okay, look at the details on my card. A lot of you guys haven't seen it that up close before, so I just wanted to show you that this is the planet Venus. And she is actually representing what would look like Venus. Okay, one of the old traditional paintings kind of thing. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles represents abundance. Venus represents abundance and wealth and beauty and fertility and success. Okay, so this is growing. Okay, you guys have definitely reached an ending and are going into a new beginning in regards to love. And this is the change and transformation that's happening with the Wheel of Fortune. You are transitioning into abundance. Now, somebody is newly single. Okay, or will be newly single. Because we have the Hermit, number 9, which is a single energy. It's not even in the double digits. It's a single, one person going within themselves. This is a soul-searching journey. And then the number 9 here. So we have 9-9. This is definitely a significant energy for you. And I looked at the clock and it was 10:10, 10 minutes and 10 seconds. So that is a confirmation. When you get the Hermit card, know that in regards to love, you guys are following that little flame that is still lit. The love that is lit between you guys is guiding you through the darkness, guiding you through the 10 of Swords pain, back to find each other again. This single lone person is in the dark on a dark and lonely path, searching his heart, searching his mind, searching his soul, and searching the universe for answers. This is soul searching. Bottom of the deck, overall, underall energy. All right, and this represents your love may be lonely right now. You guys may be currently moving into a singleness right now, but it's to find answers. It's to find out who you really are. True Virgo energy about the details and getting answers, searching for the truth. Saggy energy is always about searching for the truth. So anyways, we've got that going on. And then look at this, bottom of the deck, twin flames. Can't make it up, guys. Can't even make it up. When, in regards to love, this lunar blood moon eclipse is going to affect the twin flames especially. You guys are going to be transformed in some way, and I also feel like you're going to be brought back together by some forces of the universe, because their hands are bound by eternal flames. And the fact that this lantern is flames, and the flame is what is leading you in your love situation. The flame is still lit. No matter how small that flame is, it's still lit, and it is guiding you to a reunion or some kind of a union with your true soulmate, your true twin flame. Okay, so this is happening. Under that is the Four of Swords, and I'm going to leave that there. Now, the Four of Swords represents peace, quiet, meditation, rest. Okay, she is sleeping on lavender clouds. She has found her peace. She's resting. Okay, she's made peace with her world, made peace in her heart. She's resting on the sword of truth, the Ace of Swords. Truth has given her peace of mind. She went from a toxic Three of Swords, which you have right here. She went from the pain and the suffering of Three of Swords into a healing and restful, peaceful tranquility. Okay, look at the sun right there behind her. Let me tell you guys, she is moving into a dream world. I would not be surprised if you guys have an amazing dream tonight. An amazing dream. A dream where it feels like you and this person literally are together, and it feels so real. It's going to feel so real. When you wake up, you're not even going to want to wake up. It's going to feel like this was just happening. Ace of Swords does sit at the bottom of the deck, and I think I'll just leave that there. This is about truth. It's about an aha moment, a moment of clarity. Truth bursts through the dark like a light in the dark, and everything changes. Truth will prevail. The truth will prevail. And this is Libra energy. Justice. The sword of truth. The sword of justice. It's here. The truth is here. I'll leave that there on the bottom. So wow, we're already just, bumping into this reading, and it's like, damn, this eclipse is bringing a lot of good news to a lot of people that really need to hear that for sure. Okay. Whew. Let's get some messages here about this situation. Spirit, can you give me a couple more details? Let's make some room. Okay. All right, let's get some more details about what this lunar eclipse is going to show and provide all of my people watching. Okay. Spirit, please reveal with the Epiphany cards some of the epiphanies between my viewers and the one that they love in their heart. Please show to me some of the shocking truths and the knowings that are going to come out in this full blood moon lunar eclipse. What are some of the shocking truths? Okay. You can't make this up. I told you there was a reconciliation. Look at this shit. I mean, do you not feel that vibration? I do. It feels really good. It says here, a reconciliation is coming. Now, whether that's a reconciliation of you and your children or family, that's between you and them. It could be. Whether it's a reconciliation, you know, between you and a job or a situation, that's also possible. But honestly, we're all here for love. This means those of you that want to reconcile with a lover, it's coming. And not just any lover, but a twin flame. Now, not everyone has one, so this is a special reading for some people. So a reconciliation is coming. The other one that came in is social media got me in trouble. This may be a sign. Some of you guys may remember from the past that part of the problems you guys ran into involved some means of social media. It caused a lot of problems in your relationship. It may have led to a lot of problems, and that is going to be dealt with during this blood moon, full moon eclipse. There's going to be like a full come around of what happened there and a kind of solution and problem solving energy that's going to wrap that up from whatever happened. The other ones that came out is think the impossible, think the unexpected. And this does represent complete eclipse, Plutonian energy. Okay, Neptune is also in its own sign of Neptune, Pisces. Sorry, I can't talk. But there's a lot of sudden changes and unexpected events. This is going to shock so many of you. So many. This is a time that honestly I would never see coming, and to be honest, you guys may not even see coming. This is something that just puts you in a position of what the fuck just happened. Pluto is in Sagittarius, which ironically is kind of the opposite of itself. And this is all Vedic sidereal astrology, okay? Not tropical Western. Anyways, Pluto is trying to be optimistic, trying to make hope happen. So it's trying really, really hard to be better than itself and be better than its past. Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter, means that Jupiter will have an influence on Pluto. Jupiter will have an influence because it rules that sign of Sagittarius. So Jupiter's like, okay, I'm an Aquarius. I'm acting like I'm in the sign of Cancer and my exalted. You are going to be forced to give some kind of blessing, some kind of good result. You may not shit on my people, okay? And that's kind of what Jupiter wants to say. You may not shit on my people, but please, by all means, shit on the people that deserve it. Just don't shit on my people, okay? Thank you, Eureka, for the $9.99. I appreciate that. So who does Jupiter want to bless? There's a few signs. Pisces, hello, it rules Pisces. Sagittarius, 100. That's why we see it here. Cancer, yep, it wants to bless Cancer. And Aquarius, it wants to bless Aquarius. So those are the signs that it really wants to bless. It is also looking at the sign of Leo. So it does want to bless Leo also, because it's looking at it, it's aspecting it. So Jupiter's like, yes, I want to bless these signs. Okay? I want to. Anyways, So if you're one of those signs, just know that this shocking death planet of sudden changes, Pluto in tropical Western astrology rules Scorpio. He's obviously got an influence on Scorpio, where the moon is, with Ketu. So there could be some tragedies for some people if they have it coming, for whatever means. But because Jupiter is blessing certain signs, if you have those signs or aspects, you may not get the short end of the stick. You may get the better end of the stick. You may actually come ahead and not lose. Okay? So, like I said earlier, there was a win-win with the Wild Joker card, and I definitely feel like there's some blessings based on this reading coming in for those that deserve it. Okay? The last card that popped out is this card. And it is Karma is at work here. And that makes sense. That makes complete sense. I mean, Saturn is still in Capricorn by itself. So Saturn's like, hey, I'm watching y'all. And he's very much in his own element, just like being a hard ass. So Saturn is striking down with the iron fist. He wants the law and he wants order. He wants tradition. Okay, he wants shit to go the way he says. He's the judge and juror. That's how he feels. And I just want you to know, by the way, and if you guys didn't know already, in Vedic astrology, we believe that Saturn is the planet and the ruler that decides what planets go where in your chart. Saturn decides when you will be reborn and under what signs you will be reborn in, what karmas you will be given, whether they are good or bad, based on your karma, based on your deeds, based on what you've done in past lives and what you've earned. Okay? So Saturn is that judge. Now, in Vedic sidereal, he also rules the sign of Libra, which is justice. So he's exalted in the sign of Libra. So if you have Libra with Saturn somewhere exalted, you may be feeling like you're going to get the winning end of the stick here big time. It's like an additional win-win, okay? But just know, and it doesn't matter what sign you are, Saturn is serious, and he is dishing out that karma right now. And this blood moon eclipse is only part of the puzzle. So he knows well and aware of who deserves what. He's watching. He's been watching. He's always watching. And so this is going to play out with this blood moon lunar eclipse. And that's part of this Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So that's all part of the puzzle. All right, so you're going to see a lot of this just playing out right in front of your very eyes. You're going to see it. Let's get some more information on what this eclipse is going to be giving you guys. Spirit, can you give me 2 more cards, please, on what this lunar eclipse is going to be giving the collective that is watching and following me? Guys, they love fucking with me. I mean, I just fucking said it. I just fucking said this. Well, it's just a confirmation. Yeah, I'm observing every action you fucking make today, yesterday, and I'll be watching you tomorrow. Okay? The tables will turn, but in what favor depends on you. And I think that's really where this is headed and where this is going. The Wheel of Fortune, it depends based on you. What have you earned? What have you done? The law of the universe and the law of reciprocity. Okay, I'll do. Okay, well, I'll deal with that when I'm done here.
All right.
Okay? Put something peaceful on.
All right. Well, I'm done playing with Matthew because he's.
Just don't. Just put something peaceful on.
I'm not watching TV down here.
I know. In his room, in the little disc. Like Polar Express. I know. Put a disc in for him. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that. So anyways. Yes, Saturn says, I am observing every action. Just as Jupiter, just as the sun, just as all the other planets, they are our lords, our grahas. They are the ones that are the spiritual beings that have every influence on us. Many of you don't understand this, but they are the vibrations that make this world exist and allow you and I to breathe. Without them, without their aspects, without their energies, we would be nothing. They are the rulers of the universe, of our little universe, of our little solar system. Compared to all the others that are out there, our rulers are these planets. And they do have a say about what's going on. We are in a world within worlds. We are in a world within worlds. There's a lot going on. It's just very hard to take it all in. And that's why this hermit energy is seeking answers and solutions, soul searching, finding out what is really important. And I will clarify a little bit of that here in a second. But bottom of the deck for the Epiphany cards is, you are my lifeline and I can't lose you. Okay? So that is a special message. You guys are connected. You guys are each other's lifeline to your karmas, to your spiritual awakenings. Without one or the other, this wouldn't be happening in good or bad ways. You affect the other. Okay, this is how your relationship is affecting one another. Let's get one more Epiphany card, please, for what this eclipse is bringing my viewers. Okay. I asked for one. Should I just take them? Well, there's 4 of them. I'll just take them. Bottom of the deck, fears and anxieties do have a part to play in this connection. So there is someone that is, this is Saturn. Saturn is fear. Saturn is fear. So is Rahu. Believe it or not. Confidence is not those. Confidence is the sun. Mars even. Okay? Those are confident. Okay, this Saturn, Rahu, that is fear. Okay? Mercury is anxiety. So believe me, there's a lot of that going on. But the cards that came out for a little bit about what's coming to the surface with this moon is healing from heartbreak, which we already got here with this 3 swords. So I'm going to put that there. We are healing from heartbreak, which is good. That's good news. It's not suffering from heartbreak, is it? No, it's healing from heartbreak and painful third-party situations. The other one is what's coming up, and we can't avoid it, is whatever poor judgments we've made, it's coming up to the surface. We've all made poor judgments, let's not pretend. But if anyone has made some poor decisions, some poor judgments, probably all of us, those things are going to come to the surface and we're going to have to go within and look at them. Okay, some of our poor decisions. This is also talking about hearts that speak the same language. So you are going to be connected to those twin flames and divine soulmates. Even you and I, just, kinder-hearted spirits. Kindred spirits is what I meant. So just hearts that speak the same language. So you're going to be getting in touch with people that feel like you feel about the world and about love and about spirituality. This is aligning with those like yourself. The other card that has come out is the past is in the past. Don't look back. You guys have to bury the hatchet, and that's what's kind of popping up. You and your lover are going to be making up in some sense. There is that reconciliation, whether it's making peace from the past or forgiving each other and moving forward together, okay? Whatever this means for you, you and your divine lover are putting the past behind you and you're moving forward. There was a point in time where you guys were clinging to what happened, but that is finally what's going to leave your troubled situation. So far, that's all really, really good news. All right. All right, so let's continue with We'll use my True Love Bubble Oracles. Spirit, can you please show me some of what's happening with the karma at work here with the Wheel of Fortune? Well, it's all about divine timing. The time is now. We don't have time. Okay? We ran out of time. Okay? That's what that's saying. We had time and we ran out of time. The time is now. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune doesn't have a lot of time on its hands to sit on its hands and just wait, and wait some more for this shit to happen. This is coming in fast, it's coming in heavy, and it's coming in, you know, very, very quick. Okay, bottom of the deck here is fresh start, which also came up in the Cancerian, the Cancerian reading. This wants to come out, so I'll just leave it there because it wants to be there. It's trust. So trust in a fresh start. This lunar eclipse is going to give you a beautiful brand new beginning. It's a promise. That's what this is. It's a promise. And you are going to have a fresh start with the one you love. Okay? That's what I feel is happening. And you just have to trust the universe that this is all happening. Because I do think you guys have some trust issues. So you have to believe in that. Well, you don't have to. I can't force you. And neither is the universe going to force you to believe this. But you should trust that good is going to happen to you if you've been calling in the good. Now, if you've been sitting back and calling in the negative, well, I think it's fair to say that that's going to be happening to you as well. And that's going to be based on your poor judgment. Okay? So I hope you guys have learned these lessons with the Hermit. Think the impossible, think the unexpected. That's what Jupiter wants to teach you with all his wisdom. That faith, hope, and love are the truest forms of power that there is in existence. Faith, hope, and love. Those are the most powerful. And if you can use those tools of truth, you can transform any situation from bad to good. Okay? So they're the higher power here. They are the higher power. Let's go ahead and get a message from your person about what they might be wanting to say about this third-party situation. Like, what do they want to say about this? Is there anything to say? I don't know. Spirit, what does this person want to say about the third-party situation? What kind of feelings are going to bubble up in this full blood moon eclipse? What kind of feelings? What kind of... Okay. All right. Got a hair in there, okay. Bottom of the deck is I sense your anger and your resentment. I also mirror your fears. Wow. And that did show up. I also mirror your fears. I need you to release those so I can too. And come back into your life. Wow. So if you guys want this twin flame back in your life, you have to release those anger feelings, resentment feelings, and fears. You have to let them go so you guys can get back into the energy of love. Okay, the other two cards that came out, I have no clue. Well, I figured it was going to be sexual. They always have something like that. I want to tear your clothes off and have my way with you, leaving my scent and prints all over what belongs to me. So a lot of sexual tension and a lot of sexual pent-up energy is going to come up during this full moon eclipse. So don't be afraid if you have some crazy sexual dreams about your twin flame or you start getting really turned on. Those are just the energies that are being built up with this eclipse. It's a lot of bottled up emotions that are just bubbling up to the surface. And a lot of that is sexual tension, okay? The other card is I can't watch TV anymore without reminders of us coming on the screen. Movies, commercials, comedy, action, even songs, okay? All have pieces of us in them. So this is constant reminders. So this eclipse is going to bring a lot to the surface to remind your twin flame or remind you of your twin flame more than usual. Okay, so you guys are going to have some pretty rude awakenings about the bottled up emotions that are definitely popping out. So big transformation there. Okay, so what else is going to be popping out with this is the struggle is real. Okay, it's going to be very hard for some of you guys to deal with this kind of energy. It's not easy to address your fears. It's not easy to do what you have to do, but the struggle is coming up. It's going to be hard. You know, it's that last push to move into reconciliation. And some of you guys may be fighting with your heart, fighting with your logic, and fighting with yourself. Bottom of the deck is stubborn, so struggle and stubborn. So especially if you're dealing with someone who's been stubborn in the past, expect them to still have a struggle because they're so stubborn. This is almost a tower that's just shaking them up at their core. So whoever's been very difficult to budge, very difficult to move, expect them to be forced a little bit to deal with those bottled up emotions. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this stubborn person that is going to be dealing with a struggle here. Give a message to us from this person that's so stubborn. Give a message. Show me the stubborn person's truest feelings. What is your truest feelings during this full moon eclipse? What is your truest feelings? I got 3 of them. I got 4 of them. More than that, I guess. Okay, I'm healing from my past life trauma. So that's just the bottom of the deck. So that's the overall underall energy. I have to heal from the past. I do have to put the past in the past. Okay, that's that card we got earlier. Right there. I got to put the past in the past. So the person that is struggling is someone that can't let go of what happened. Now, is that you? Is that you watching me? Are you the one that can't? Holy shit. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe it is you. Okay. Anyways, is that you? Or is that the other person? You guys are going to have to figure out that. But if someone here couldn't deal with letting go of the past, it's that person. All right, so we're going to get into that person's feelings. Trust in me. So that person feels like they're faithful, they're loyal, they're honest. Okay, they're a good person. You should trust that person. And they have a lot of they put a lot of weight in a relationship based on whether they can trust you or not. Whoever that is, if I can't trust you, this ain't shit. People change. People learn, people grow, people mature. And if you can't allow them, then you're not doing yourself any favors. You can't tell yourself forever, based on history, based on previous proof, it has shown me ABC. You can't do that. Look at Robert Downey Jr. He used to be a drug addict and in jail, in and out of jail. He was ruining his life, tossing it down the toilet. And then he gets into Iron Man. Changes his whole life. He was given an opportunity to prove himself as a good person, quality actor. He is one of the most sought after actors today. The most trusted, and he's got a lot of life experience. He's wise, and he's, in a nutshell, a very good person. Now, if you judged him based on his past, you wouldn't know him today. You wouldn't have Iron Man today. All right? So this is testing you. Do not judge people based on their past, especially if it's years ago. People change. Give them the opportunity to do that. This kind of deserves a second chance. And it says trust. And you have trust in me. So that's just, you know, worth mentioning. Worth mentioning to you guys. The other card that came out is I'm sorry I hurt you. So whoever did the hurting here, they are very sorry. There's an apology that is going to be coming out with this full moon, full blood moon eclipse energy. Expect an apology because somebody is looking at their poor judgment. They've observed. They understand there was a lot of serious heartbreak. I mean, just look at that. Healing from heartbreak and broken heart right next to each other. That's no coincidence. Okay? It's no coincidence. So they have learned, okay? And they want to address that. We also have, I don't want to run anymore. So we have somebody that doesn't want to avoid responsibility. We have somebody that wants to do the right thing. We have somebody that feels bad and has remorse. Okay, they do sense remember, they sense your fears, your anger, your resentment. They sense all of that. And right now, tonight, during this eclipse, they want you to let some of that go. Allow the new them to appear and arrive and be born. This is about a birth. Think the impossible, think the unexpected. If you can allow this new you guys to emerge, it's going to be so wonderful. Anyways, let's look at the other cards. I'm not giving up on us. So this person is not going to give up. I don't know who you are, what's going on, or why you're watching me, but they are not going to fucking give up on this shit. Twin flame is no joke to them. Okay, this is not some piddly, little meaningless connection. This is a very deep, very real, very true, very soul-centering connection. They are deeply connected to you at a root. And they cannot escape this fact. Neither can you. And I think there is just a complete motivation and endurance that just pops in with this eclipse to keep going, to keep persevering, to keep pursuing, to keep growing, healing, loving, forgiving, and changing and moving forward. Like I always say on my channel, love is a journey, not a destination, so just keep swimming. And that's what this is. Your love does not have some major destination point. It's all about growth. It's all about soul love. Soul love in the ups and the downs. Okay. The next one is, I'm feeling stuck. So they're in a rock and a hard spot. This is decision time. This is go time. This is, look what's sitting here looking at me, 2 of Wands. This is 2 of Wands. I feel stuck. What the fuck am I going to do? I've already made a decision. It's rock solid. But now I have another decision to make. Fork in the road. Which way do I go? So yeah, they feel stuck. But they're going to have to make this decision. They are going to have to push through with new eyes. And they know it. They know it's coming up. What's coming up after this? A fucking tower. Wow, this is nuts. This is nuts that these are just sitting there. This is going to bring down all the king's horses and all the king's men. Humpty is falling off the tower. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. What is broken cannot be rebuilt the same. And some of what is broken can never be rebuilt again. I think what's happening here is we're going to have to get rid of something in the past. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Mercury retrograde and a lunar eclipse, like now. Yeah, not surprised that we've got we've got some drama in the chat room. Love you all. Thank you, markers, for doing a good job and taking care of it. I appreciate you. Jalen, I see your comment. He's bald. My bestie called him an egg tonight. That is funny, and this probably might have a lot to do with you. Called him an egg. Yeah, well, someone's going to be scrambled eggs here pretty soon. All right, this tower ain't playing. This tower is scrambling some eggs. Okay? This is it. We are here. This is going to be the struggle. This tower is going to remove this person from feeling stuck and going to force them into a 2 of Wands. Whew. Is your mind steaming? Because my mind is just steaming right now. So much going on in this reading. It's insane. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I better hurry up. I've been here for 45 minutes. Okay, Spirit. This is the ending of a struggle. 10 of Wands. Prepare this struggle, this stubborn person, to finally put an end to their bullshit, so we can have a reunion and a reconciliation that is rightfully so supposed to happen. Okay, remember, they are healing from their past life trauma, and under that it says, please be patient with me. Okay, you're going to need some patience for this one. We are working together in the astral, and this is a past life connection. Okay, so you have known each other before, and I know you're my soulmate. I know it. And just know that, lastly, Spirit is helping me. Spirit is helping me no matter what, because I am seeing my toxic patterns. And that's that poor judgment, okay? They are seeing their toxic patterns because of that poor judgment card. And down comes the tower, and that is the end. Okay? Let's go ahead and get an oracle. Spirit, please guide and show me an oracle for what everyone needs to hear tonight on this channel about this full moon, full blood moon, lunar eclipse energy and the shift that it is bringing. Show me the shift. Please show me the shift with these oracle cards. What is this moon bringing? Holy poop. Lady Luck. Lady freaking Luck. And what's under that is confetti. This is all about happy and good times. Both of these cards. This is nothing but goodness. If you guys were even a little bit, just a tad bit worried about what this is bringing you, like scared, wondering if it's going to be bad or it's going to be good, this is good news. This is good news. This is not bad news. So you are finally getting some luck with that Wheel of Fortune, okay? It's really coming in for you to be happy, not to make you suffer. The other card that came out is Circus of Love. And this means love is coming into your life. Who here is ready for love? I mean, I have to admit, some of you guys are not ready. Some of you guys are still in that hermit, 9 of Pentacles, Virgo vibe where I just want to be single. I don't want to have love. I don't want love, you know. I just want to be happily single by myself, doing my things to happen as far as career and spirituality. Hey, guys, I'm right there with you on that boat. I am so happy single. But when the universe speaks, you listen. When there is a divine relationship of a twin flame, and there is some kind of orchestrated, divinely timed reconciliation between divine partners, destined lovers, there's no fighting that. When it's time, it's time. And I have to admit to you, with all these cards out here, especially with the Now card on the watch with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel extremely confident to tell you that whether you like it or not, there's an opportunity knocking. It's very close to time for you and a very specific, special past life relationship coming together. Now, whether you've known them before in a past life and you've never met them here in this world yet, or they are someone that was recently in your past in this world, whatever this means for you, I do believe that you and your divine twin flame are coming together. And by the way, not everybody has a twin flame. You should just know. So there is a very strong reunion coming in. Anyways, I'm going to read it. Love in all forms, I'm reading this card. Love in all its forms is the ultimate prize in the game of life. We were born here, we were put here, we were moved here to experience and give love. That is our sole purpose. Many of you think our sole purpose is to achieve some spiritual, religious enlightenment or some karmic healing. That's all part of the game and the puzzle of life. But the ultimate and main reason you are here, breathing air, is to give love and to receive love. That is the main objective. Everything else is a side piece. So love in all its forms is the ultimate prize in this game of life. But you've got to be in it to win it. Forget excuses and open up your heart to love, to life, to luck, to laughter. For the circus of love is rolling into your small soul town. And it's time for you to be swept off your feet. Love has so many ways to touch each and every one of your souls and heal your hearts. Love has the power to move mountains. Love has the power to heal all wounds. Love has a power that moves beyond us. It changes our concerns and our doubts and brings us optimism and positivity and strength and courage. It can also bring us weakness and fear. But sweeping us up into a divine field of energy that feels amazing is what love feels like. Love wants to flow through you, with you, in you, and out of you. It wants to create things through you. It wants to express itself through the beauty that is you. You are a love child of the divine, and love is at the core of your very most inner being. Sometimes you'll feel very close to this love. You'll feel like you're swimming in it, or like it's a fountain just gurgling up from the inside of you, spewing out. But at some times, you may feel as though you're in a drought, or you cannot quite get your thirst quenched. You cannot quite remember what it is to feel love, to be loved, and to give love. Then it is time to stop looking for love in all the wrong places and turn within like this hermit card and start doing some soul searching. Find it in the deepest parts of you. And there is still a flame lit in this lantern. This is what drives you in your deepest, darkest times, in the times of drought, in the times of not knowing, in the times of loneliness, in the times of uncertainty and suffering. There's still a flame lit inside the deepest parts of you. Find it. That's why you're here. Remember who you are. Remember what source you came from, which is love. From the kindness, the sweetness, the affection, and the warmth within your own heart, you will find great reserves of energy, creative confidence, and bold trust to open your heart to love again and again and again after being hurt is the most courageous of all hearts. To love after having lost is the most courageous act you can perform. You will find great reserves of love still existing in even the most wounded heart. You are unfolding in this journey called life. So do not turn away from where your heart wants and needs to go. Let your mind relax, turn off the swords, put the pentacles down, stop moving and taking action, set down the wands, and bask in the cups that surround you. Now is the time to fall back in love with life and with yourself. It doesn't need to understand everything or be in control of the process of falling back in love with you, with life, or with a person, or even with your purpose. In fact, if you are truly to fall in love with your mind, you will not feel in control at all. The heart has its own wisdom, for which wisdom means nothing. The heart has no concern for wisdom. It only has concern for love. It's a special type of feeling and different kind of intelligence. It doesn't know logic. It only knows the feeling of oneness. It knows how to be swept away. It knows how to heal. It knows how to give. It knows how to nurture. It knows how to comfort and how to soothe. It knows how to satisfy. It understands the differences between unhealthy obsession, which perverts love, and from resolving the underlying issues of pain. And it knows the difference between healthy and passionate, fierce devotion, to which that sets love even more on fire. You see, love has its own wild ways, and they are brilliant and instinctive, and in the ways of the mind, those cannot grasp. So trust what your heart loves. Trust where your heart is felt to move. Trust what makes it beat faster and feel more. Then you will find that all sorts of strange wonderfulness, creative chaos, and bold color emerge from within yourself, and it starts to just dance all around you. Your life may feel like it's falling apart, or it's in a circus of sorts. But what could be better than a circus full of love? It's wild, it's crazy, it's untamed. It brings strange feelings up to the surface you didn't want there, or you didn't want to be seen, but you need to let it come as it may. If you have been struggling in matters of the heart, the circus of love indicates that a heart healing is happening during this full blood moon eclipse. And your experience of love is about to become more vibrant, more exciting, more playful, and perhaps even somewhat unconventional or unusual. It may also indicate that a love affair with a person, place, or thing is about to begin or even deepen. It's time to let yourself be swept off your feet, out of the hands of logic, and into the heart of love. Lose your head to love. So that, my friends, is what this full blood moon lunar eclipse is going to bring you. Whether you're ready or not, here it comes. And like I said, you know, the universe isn't going to force anything down anyone's throat. It's just an opportunity. It's just a simple door opening. It's a feeling in your heart is what this door is. It's a feeling to take action, to move, to jump, to call, to text, to visit, to reach out, to write a letter, to cry, to do something, to take some form of movement with that wheel of fortune. It's just a door and an urgency to do it. And like that Two of Wands, you're either going to take that leap, make that decision, and choose something, or you're not. Okay? It's a choice. You can go left, you can go right. It's a choice. No one is going to be forced. But you at least get this opportunity, and it is coming now. Right now. Tonight. Today. Now. It's happening. You know it. Fresh start, you feel it. Don't act like you don't. 9 nines represent the endings. The 10s represent the new beginnings. You are moving into this fresh, new beginning. Okay. So anyways, this is your reading for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching my channel. I appreciate you. I wanted to, make sure it was a quicker one. So it's 60 minutes. I feel like I need to stop. I went over my timer anyways. I love you all. Please remember, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming, okay? Go ahead and do your candle rituals, do your let go rituals, do your peaceful, whatever you need to go do tonight, your mantras, your affirmations, your whatever it is you want to do tonight. Whatever it is you choose to do is going to basically bring back to you like a boomerang, a reaction and a result. So I hope it's good, and I hope it's wise, and I hope all of you put the past in the past and you don't look back. I hope you all are ready to heal from your heartbreak. And I hope you all are ready to let love in, allow this beautiful reconciliation to happen. Because Lady Luck is here. You can't get a better reading than that on a full moon lunar eclipse. The timing of all of this, believe it or not, is days. We're looking at within 10 days, you're going to see something like what I'm describing in this reading happen. Yes, within 10 days, something is going to change in love. You'll know it. The Tower is here, my friends. I love you all so much. Remember, this love is a journey, not a destination, so just keep swimming. Please like and subscribe if you haven't to my channel already. I'd appreciate you. Please do that. If you want to subscribe to any of my extendeds, you can go to jks1111.com. See all of my extendeds. If you're interested in learning tarot from me, the class starts June 1st. It's $100 off. You can go to jks1111.com and register. That's open and available tonight. Be my guest. All right? I guess that's it. I love you all, and I will not see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. So my little sweetheart is going to be 15 years old, which is insane. It's very insane. But I'm going to do something special for her tomorrow. And we're going to have a good day. So I will be with her tomorrow, and I promised I would take the day off. As soon as I get out of this reading, I've got a lot to do. I've got to do my full moon ritual and the dishes. And I got to put some gloves on because this is not going to be good for that. So I love you all so much. I also got to put Maddie to bed because I have no clue what time it is, but I know it's late. Be well and open up your heart. I send you all my love and good luck with everything. And I'll see you guys the day after tomorrow. So, thank you all. Bye, guys. Oh, thank you, Markers, for the $10 for Mariah for the happy birthday. I will let her know that you did that. She loves you, Markers. She always sees you on my chats and in my last tarot class, and she was like, Markers is so nice. I like Markers. So I will tell her it's from you. Thank you so much for that. I'll get her something nice tomorrow. I love you guys. Be well. Bye, guys. Bye, Transformation Queen. Thank you, moderators, for kicking serious troll ass tonight. Wouldn't be Mercury retrograde without it. Remember, go slow. You don't want one of these to happen to you. Everybody take it slow. Love you lots.